Good evening and welcome to the program Transforming Agriculture in Nigeria, a program that showcases Nigeria's agricultural sector and efforts of government and other stakeholders in developing the sector. I'm your regular host, Gabriel Ojile. Fish is one of the most preferred sources of protein globally. Due to high demand for fish in Nigeria, the country is faced with 2.5 million tons deficit in the market. Over the years, interest in bridging the gap in fish production has seen various stakeholders invest in the subsector. Aside production, fish farming provides jobs for millions of people, boosting livelihoods. To this end, the federal government in November 2024 commissioned a Model Fish Hatchery in Calabar as part of its efforts to boost production and provide jobs. Tonight, we are focusing on the Model Fish Hatchery in Calabar and its impact in addressing fish importation and economic indices in Nigeria. But before then, we have news from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Please stay tuned.
Every part of Nigeria has something to offer.
In our diary tonight, Agri Minister sent New Year messages to President Tinubu, reaffirms commitment to renewed hope agenda. Also, federal government supports 280,000 farmers to boost food production. Stay tuned for details after this break. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, has reiterated the commitment of the ministry to support farmers and promote sustainable agriculture that will lead to food security in Nigeria. This commitment was contained in a goodwill message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, wishing them a prosperous year and the wisdom to lead the great nation Nigeria. Senator Kyari also used the opportunity to assure all the stakeholders in the agricultural sector of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security commitment to the renewed hope agenda to ensure food security. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, has assured Nigerians of the present administration's commitment to ensure that no Nigeria goes to bed hungry, adding that the ministry is presently supporting 280,000 farmers under the National Agricultural Growth Scheme and Agro Pocket to boost food production in Nigeria. He gave this assurance in a message to victims of the stampedes that happened during the distribution of food items in Abuja, Anambra, and Oyo states. While wishing those that were wounded quick recovery, the minister condoled families of those that lost their lives in the process.
Every part of Nigeria has something to offer.
The program is transforming agriculture in Nigeria. Fingerlings and juvenile production is the backbone of fish production. This underscores why the federal government, in collaboration with other stakeholders, is promoting juvenile production in Nigeria. In another segment record of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, we are focusing on the commissioning of Model Fish Hatchery in Calabar and the impact of the project in Nigeria's fishery sector and livelihood in the country. Keep watching.
Government of Nigeria, NIDE, USAID, Niger Delta, and Cross River State Government. Yes,
This is my guy.
In the name of Almighty God, beneficent and merciful, may the benefit of this project benefit all Nigerian citizens. Amen.
This is the Model Fish Hatchery in Calabar.
Please, hold on.
It has different sections ranging from the broodstock bank, hatchery, the fingerling, the laboratory, among other sections.
Oh, this is an ultra-modern hatchery that is meant to produce seedlings for not just Cross River State, but across the states and outside the country.
This is going to be the first of its kind in Nigeria. So now this facility has different compartments. So if you look straight down with a name tag there, you see the broodstock. So that's where we have our broodstock. And then down behind you, I know the camera may not be able to cover that, is the incubation tank where we have the fries and the fingerlings. So the procedure is to produce move them here as fingerlings, and then move them out as juvenile. Like we said, this facility have capacity of 20 million per year, and that can be achieved through calculated production. We are ready for Africa. We want to feed Africa with aquaculture because we know agriculture is the way out.
It is a project of the federal government in collaboration with the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, an international fund for agricultural development, IFAD, and other stakeholders. The Model Fish Hatchery was built with the capacity to produce 20 million fingerling and 12 million juveniles per year. This much was disclosed by the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, during the commissioning in Calabar.
I am delighted to know that this ultra-modern fish hatchery facility was fully funded by the federal government IFAD Life ND project in partnership with the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, Feed the Future project in conjunction with local cohort farmers. It may interest you to note that the facility has the capacity to produce 20 million fingerlings and 12 million juveniles per year. It will also serve as a training and research center which is visibly aligned with the strategic objectives of food security agenda of our dear nation. As you know, our strong commitment to advance the Nigerian agriculture through innovation and technology has led to the conduct of the National Council on Agriculture and Food Security, which brought all agricultural stakeholders to brainstorm on agri-food systems transformation.
For the minister, the South-South region is known not only for its oil endowment, but also in the area of fishery. He said the federal government is determined to develop the capacity of the region in the area of fishery.
The South-South region holds significant position as the Nigeria's oil and fishery hubs, motivating the provision of the facility to build the capacity of fish farmers and enhance productivity through research activities. I sincerely congratulate our indefatigable Executive Governor of Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Obasi Edet Otu, for his tremendous cooperation and support to this project. I also urge the facility staff to operate, maintain, and preserve this facility optimally to ensure its sustainability and longevity and for the benefit of humankind. May the Almighty bless Cross River State and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you all.
The governor of Cross River State, who was represented by the Commissioner of Agriculture and Irrigation Development, stated that the fish hatchery would address basic challenges to fish production.
The Model Fish Hatchery project is conceptualized to address the challenges of unavailable, viable, accessible and affordable fish, which were identified as impediments to fish farming practice in the state. This project is completed with funding support from the Life ND project with extension, advisory and advocacy services being provided by the United States Agency for International Development. The hatchery has the capacity of producing over 5 million juveniles per quarter and is complemented with a standard laboratory and training hall. It is hoped that the provision of fish feeds seeds at a relatively low cost will bring down the cost of production and enhance sales and profits on investments by our fish farmers.
For him, the state remains grateful for this impactful project.
Let me express the profound appreciation of the government and good people of Cross River State to the Honorable Minister for providing a conducive environment for all the interventions we are receiving from foreign organizations like the USAID and other agencies that have raised the standard of living for people and improved the socio-economic life of Cross Riverians and other people living and doing business in the state. To all our partners, including the USAID and the Life ND project, we thank you for your collaboration and look forward to more of such interventions.
The establishment of this facility no doubt would contribute immensely to the nation's quest to attain self-sufficiency in fish production in Nigeria, as the quality of fingerlings and juveniles determine the success of aquaculture.
For those in the fishery field, you will agree with me that the quality of fish seed will determine the quality of the adult fishes we will have in the later run. So our ministry is focused towards ensuring that we produce quality fisheries, quality fish seedlings, in order to obtain quality adult fishes that are healthy and economically viable. The facility is anticipated to be a training and research center where we train incubees. We call them incubees because we train these youths and women to become agro-entrepreneurs within the fish value chain sector. This commissioning of the hatchery today goes to show the fall of the federal government and also shows us the importance of partnering with donor partners and also the public and private sectors to ensure sustainable development within the fishery sector and further boost food security, job creation, wealth creation amongst families, which is key of the Marine and Blue Economy Ministry.
We are happy to identify with this, and we are also a learning organization, so don't be surprised if we take time to want to come and learn, to integrate it to other interventions we are doing in the agriculture sector, especially our work on agroecology to help people cope with climate change in Nigeria. On behalf of the Country Director of ActionAid, I wish us a successful commissioning. Thank you.
This project is one of the many projects supported by the Life ND, which has impacted the lives of over 26,000 people in the Niger Delta.
Life ND as a project was designed to really ensure that the youths within the region embrace agriculture in its totality, to create wealth, jobs, and also ensure that there is food security within the Niger Delta and Nigeria in general. The project has a target of 25,500 beneficiaries, supposedly incubatees at the points of conceptualization. I'm glad to say 5 years after its implementation, the Life ND project has exceeded its target by establishing over 26,470 beneficiaries across the 6 participating states that referred this funding. The ultramodern fish hatchery facility that is being commissioned today is expected to revolutionize the aquaculture value chain in Cross River State. The anticipated success of this facility will lead to its replication in other parts of the state. And we're quite hopeful that this facility also will be extended to other states where Life ND is intervening presently. The 4P model of public-private producer partnership philosophy of Life ND, which this facility is hinged upon, has continued to facilitate farmers, producers arrangement with the government and private sector in policy dialogue and business transaction with lots of successes. This is a sustainability framework that we are quite sure this facility will embrace and ensure that there's overall success at the end of the day.
For Nigeria to attain self-sufficiency in fish production that meets local demand and possible export, This model fish hatchery is an initiative worthy of replication in other states of the Federation, as this would boost production.
This is no more a dream. This is tangible evidence. It's now a workable and functional facility that can be a model for other states to reproduce. The facility seated here has capacity to produce 20 million juveniles per year and 5 million quarterly. It is a research institute powered with ability to bring forth and build innovation. So this project is targeted in creating employment, making the youth to be positively engaged. We see this as a model, and as a model, we believe that other commissioners and governors that are here will reproduce. I want to appreciate our senior colleague and friends, our patron. I've seen the Commissioner of Just, Commissioner of Bauchi. We will be proud to reproduce this in your state and make fish go functional. There is no way we can create employment that will be better than agriculture. So if we adopt this, we will have a productive youth, a productive country.
Aside the fact that the project would boost fish production in Nigeria, the establishment of such a facility in other states of the Federation would create a lot of jobs along the aquaculture value chain.
It will, first and foremost, curb the demand of seedlings and then create more jobs for young entrepreneurs that want to come into learning the habit, the act of hatching, and then developing themselves to become an entrepreneur by themselves. So by doing so, giving them jobs, creating jobs for them too.
Investing in fish hatchery is a considered good business because there is a ready market within and outside the country.
We don't have challenge of sales. Rather, we have challenge of capacity. This is just a model. This is just a model. We are looking at sitting this capacity in a 10 hectares land space that will give us the ability to produce to the capacity we want.
One of the key areas that investors should take note of while replicating this type of hatchery is the laboratory, which helps in maintaining healthy fish production.
The impact of this lab is to help the producers of the fingerlings by analyzing the water they are to use, and also if there is any problem, challenges they have in the fish, they will also bring it to the lab for analysis in order for them to know the challenges that they have or what causes the mortality of the fish. Without laboratory, they will not successfully carry out the projects in any place, because even here, other people from outside, they normally come with their sample for us to analyze for them. So lab is one of the integral parts of the projects.
But what are the key equipment and importance needed for such laboratory?
Like the balance is here, it's one of the integral parts to weigh your chemicals and then prepare them for the analysis. And we also have photometer or spectrophotometer for the analysis of the sample. We also have, this is the manistee distiller. We also have an incubation center. That is the manistee. We also have centrifuge. We have microscope that is there. And we also have what we call oven or what we call incubator, so that we use in running the analysis and other chemicals with all this apparatus. We have like a agar for the analysis, one of that microbial aspect of it. We also have other chemicals for, all right.
Every part of Nigeria has something to offer.
The Life ND program has impacted the lives of many Nigerians in the Niger Delta. In our next segment, Farmers Speak, let us take testimony of one Miriam Asukwo who had benefited from the program. Keep watching.
I'm one of the beneficiaries from Life Ending program. To tell you the truth, today is my happiest day because I am actually an orphan, and being an orphan life is not easy. You know what you have to go through in the society. Looking for jobs here and there, and people want to take advantage of you just to give you a job. Then at the problem, then it's not even them taking advantage of you. If they take advantage of you, would they still give you the job? So it's hard these days for orphan to really grow. But I want to say thank you to IFAD Life Ending for making me who I am today. To pick me from the street, I didn't have a job. But when I heard about the program, I applied. And I was picked. I was lucky enough I was picked. To tell you the truth, I was thinking it was fake. But trust me, the program is not fake. If you're here and you're one of the beneficiaries, don't go back, just continue. Trust me, at the end you will smile. They pick me, they train me, and right now I am an incubator. I now have people I train, and I am now being paid for training people. I want to say thank you. I want to tell you thank you. I want to tell Kosiwa State thank you because you guys made me who I am.
Every part of Nigeria has something to offer.
This is the much we can take on the program tonight. Keep a date with us again, same time, same station next week. And if you missed any of our episodes, you can get to watch them on our YouTube channel and other social media platforms. Till then, bye for now.